I'm just a guy who loves Disney that has way too much time on his hands. If anybody from Disney is watching,
please don't sue me.
Yeah. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney.
I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney news and reviews.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney news and reviews. I'm File91e. Not a whole lot going on for me this week. Just still trying to save up as much money as I can for Disney World to pay all that off. I got a birthday coming up this next week here. I'll be turning 25 on Wednesday. I might do a video just because I'm pretty sure this one's not going to be too well received. Not because of anything I want to say, just because of the stuff I'm reviewing. It's really nothing major to review. I got some news that's pretty cool, but as far as what I'm reviewing, it really isn't anything. I might start to introduce a lot of countdowns, like top 10s and all that stuff for for actual shows. I was normally going to do them as bonus videos, but I'm starting to run out of stuff to review again, and I just need to have ideas for shows, essentially, until I go down in October, in which case I'll have a lot of shows to have again, which would be great. But yeah, so aside from that, nothing's pretty much going on. So let's get right to the news. First bit of news this week: to celebrate his May 25th win on the popular American Idol television show, country music singer Scotty McCreery was honored in a celebratory parade at Disney's Hollywood Studios theme park. In addition to the parade, McCreery later surprised guests by making an unannounced appearance on stage at the American Idol Experience attraction inside the theme park. That's pretty cool. The fact that they, the American Idol winners actually might even, might pay attention to the fact that there is a ride for American Idol is actually pretty cool. Or I shouldn't say ride, an attraction. But yeah, that's pretty cool. The seasonally open Tomorrowland Terrace restaurant at the Magic Kingdom is once again open, with menu offerings such as lobster rolls, chicken and beef, and blue cheese salads, and an assortment of burgers. Go to www.magic.com for the full menu, or just search the Walt Disney World website. You should be able to find all that you need to know. Epcot's UK Pavilion band, the English Channel, are set to be renamed the British Revolution, a very similar sounding name to the previous UK group, the British Invasion. The live four-piece rock group play the best of British rock and roll music at Epcot's UK Pavilion and the World Showcase. The 25-minute show times vary, but are typically 3 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., and 8 p.m. Check your times guide in the park for details. And finally, some rehab and refurbishment news. The Primeval World at Disney's Animal Kingdom has once again had its refurbishment extended. Originally planned to reopen in April and then pushed back to June, the attraction is now set to remain closed until September 14th, with a scheduled reopen on September 15th. The ride originally closed to begin work on January 17th, which will mean nearly an 8-month refurbishment time frame if it reopens in September. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure what they're doing to this ride. I'm not sure if there was major problems going on, or they're updating it in some which way, shape, or form. But that's a long time for a refurbishment. That's you're getting into Space Mountain territory there. So yeah. Anyway, let's get right to the reviews. Yeah, like I said, guys, this today I'm not really going to review anything that's really important. I mean, the notes that I have for this covers half a page, so there you go. But I guess not every show is going to be an awesome show, right? And I might be, in fact, saving, a lot for my next show, which will be my birthday show. But I might be doing that. Yes, I am. But no, so I figured I'd get a couple of these out of the way. First off, the first thing I want to review is the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame Plaza. Now, I had heard of this, seen it, walking across the park, but I had no idea that this was an actual attraction. So I went to the Disney World website, and yes, they have it listed as an attraction for Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, what the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame Plaza is, it's a plaza where bronze busts of many famous personalities from television and movies reside. You'll find Bob Newhart, Bill Cosby, Oprah Winfrey, and of course Walt Disney himself, amongst others, in this plaza. They're bronze busts, and a bust is obviously a like from a chest all the way up to the top of the head, usually no arms, and they're just sculptures, and you can take pictures with them, pose with them, do whatever you want to do, but that's pretty much it. There's really no history behind it. There really isn't anything of note to say. I mean, they look pretty good. Obviously they did some work on them, and they made them look very nice. But aside from that, that's pretty much it. This is a diversion attraction, almost like a filler attraction, just because they had some extra space and say, oh, let's do something right here, that's pretty cool. And if you're wondering where it's located in the Echo Lake section of Disney's Hollywood Studios, right next to the American Idol Experience, Star Tours, and Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. So yeah, what am I going to give the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame Plaza? What am I going to give that? I'm sorry. I know that it looks good, but I did not know that this was an attraction, and I remember seeing it as I walked by, like I said. But unfortunately, since honestly you really don't have to go to this at all, and I honestly think you should miss it and not really pay too much attention unless you're waiting for a parade to pass by, I'm gonna have to give this a 1. Wow. Not because it doesn't look good or because it's complete trash. No, it's not. It's just there are so many other great things to do in the Hollywood Studios, and all of Disney World for that matter, that you really don't need to divert your attention to this. Shoot a couple pictures as you walk by, but you really don't have to see this attraction. So, the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame Plaza, 1 star. And I'm a huge movie buff, but that's why I go on the Great Movie Ride. The first one I've had to give in a while. Well, there you go. Well, what are you gonna do, right? Alright, the next thing I want to review for you today is something I like a little bit more. I never got a chance to experience this ride, but through online stuff and asking people, I got a good idea of what it is. So this rating that I give it is preliminary until I actually experience it when I go down next time. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to review is the Animation Academy at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's located in the animation courtyard section inside the animation building. Now, I had found out that Disney actually used this section as an animation studio earlier on, but in 2003 they had to to save some space, they had to consolidate the animations stuff over in Anaheim, California, so all that stuff got moved out there, and then thus they kind of left the buildings, so they made this the animation stuff. Now, what the Animation Academy is a place where you go in and get taught to draw by a Disney animator. What you do is you go into the animation pavilion, or the animation building, and you will go over to the Animation Academy sign, and then there's usually a Disney cast member there, and you let them know how many members of your party there are, and then you wait until that show is done loading. Usually takes about 5 or 10 minutes. It's nothing extremely long. So after that 5 or 10 minute wait, you're going to go in, and then you will see that there are individual drawing stations that hold up to 40 people. And you are actually taught by a Disney animator, and they will instruct you on how to draw a certain character. That character changes from time to time. The one that I happened to see was from Winnie the Pooh. And you made Winnie the Pooh. You drew Winnie the Pooh. And they teach you. They teach you to do the cross section lines for where the nose is, and then the eyes in relation to everything. And they actually go line by line with you to help you to help you draw as best you can this character. It actually seems pretty simple, and obviously everybody's isn't going to look the same. If you have some natural drawing ability, you're going to be able to draw something a little bit better than I would be able to, because I really don't have that artistic capability. But I'm pretty sure that if I got the chance, I'd be able to do a good one. And it's kind of cool because the actual drawing stations, you know, you have the paper with the holes in it that the actual animators use, and you know, the backlit table, which is actually pretty cool. So it's just really neat that, you know, the fact that you can do this. And again, it's not one-on-one time with the instructor. The instructor has a video sort of set up, to where you know, they draw the line and then you look at it and then they, you know, they draw it again and all that stuff. You follow what they do. And afterwards you can you know, compare and contrast with other people, and there's actually a whole bunch of different props in that room that you can kind of check out before as the new one's loading, and then you can kind of meander on out the door. But overall, it seems like a pretty cool experience. Now, what I'm going to give the Animation Academy at Disney's Hollywood Studios, since I haven't experienced this attraction, but based on everything that I've got from it, I'm definitely going to give this a solid 3. Now, the experience might be a lot better when I go and check it out. So this is just a preliminary rating. For right now, it's a pretty average attraction, but it's still pretty cool because it's the fact that something the whole family can really get into, adults and children, because you're drawing. Everybody likes to draw, and you know, to have something that you can take home when you're when you're done is really cool. It's one of the, I was reading a review, and they said it was one of the few attractions that actually gave you personal satisfaction at the end of it, because you drew something and you can take it home and, you know, just you can sign it and do, look at this, look at what I did. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the Animation Academy at Disney's Hollywood Studios, 3 stars. Check it out. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Disney News and Reviews. I told you, not a very long one, just because I have some other stuff, you know, coming up this week. It's my birthday weekend, or birthday week rather. I'm turning 25, and I'm just trying to get as much money from people as I can to you know, go to Disney World. I mean, it's, you know, I should have enough to pay it off, and I'll barely have enough to make it to Disney World, but you know, that's okay. A lot of you actually on Facebook have asked me, you know, say I can donate this money to you. It's like I do this because I do this for you guys. If I wind up taking money from you, I'll feel strange and awkward. The fact that, you know, I'm a lame guy, but you know, the fact is, I'm just I'm just a guy. I work every day, and you know, I'm not sponsored by anybody, and I really don't make any money off of anything that I do. You know, so it is tough to get down there, but it's cool nonetheless because I do it for you guys. That's what I do. I do everything. All this stuff, going to Disney World. Okay, part of that's for me, but I do it mainly for you. You know, taking all the video and whatnot. Yeah, so if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm trying to get people to go down to Disney World and feel the magic that I felt back in 2006. You know, when I went down there and was sitting there during the, you know, watching the Spectrum Magic Parade go by, and I felt, you know what, this is cool. This is really cool. That's the whole reason why I want people to go down, is because there is a Disney magic, and the only way to experience it is firsthand. So go on down to Disney World. Yeah, go to allersnet.torkinclans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. That's where I get all my stuff. WaltDisneyWorld.com is good too. Straight from the horse's mouth stuff. You can't go wrong with that, right? So yeah, I'll see you all probably Wednesday, because that's my birthday, June 8th. I will see you all Wednesday for another Disney News and Reviews. And who knows, maybe I'll do a top 10, like top 5 Disney movies, because I'm pretty much, I can narrow down a top 5 Disney movies. So who knows, maybe I'll do that, and you know, we'll have a nice holiday, you know, happy birthday celebration, even though, well, there won't be a celebration. It'll just be me talking to you, and then I'll upload it, and then you'll say happy birthday or something along those lines, hopefully. Yeah. Anyway, see you next time for another Disney News and Reviews. Bye, guys.